Welcome to the channel, everybody. This is Hardware Despair. My name is Ryan, and today we are playing Dwarf Fortress. Now, let's get into it. As you can see, we're sitting here staring right at Lairday, the Forgotten Beast. He's a giant arachnid. He's pretty nasty looking, but this gentleman is trapped. He's still healthy. I wish he would die of starvation or something, but he's trapped. He's in this. He spawned in right behind the wall we built for just such a purpose. And yeah. We've got a forgotten ancient just trapped there. None of the dwarves even know about it, but hey, who cares? Now, I have done that same thing to each of the side areas that I can. In fact, if we look, I think it's down here. No, there's a spot. Here it is. Okay, so there's a spot here, too, where I even filled in the very edge of the map, too. So any open spaces, obviously, that's where the forgotten ancients are going to wander in from, so I've been trying to keep an eye on that. Also, I'm cutting down any mushroom trees I see down here, obviously. That's just a given, We love that, what is it called? I can't remember the name of it. Tower cap, yeah. We love the tower cap wood. So we're going for that, although I'm not ordering them to do anything that's out in the water. Because number one, they probably won't do it. Number two, if they did, they might drown. So I'm not going to do that. But just looking around, just kind of checking out the cavern area. This has pretty much become our area. It's nice and safe. I think there's a cave crocodile roaming around somewhere. But other than that, we have access to almost every part of it now because I did build a staircase down right here on this side. You can see here's the very entrance, like where it comes out at. But yeah. So if they go up a level or two, yep, they can get over here. So I think I saw another tree somewhere. Anyway, this I'm getting very distracted. There it is. I'm getting very distracted by the old cavern layer. It's good to have it open though. I'm glad we finally do. And in fact, you see I've got some traps installed. I was actually kind of hoping to catch an alligator with this trap. This is our cage trap. So I was advised to use the cage traps as opposed to the animal traps to catch things. So I've even placed some out here along the walls. In fact, you can see I've got one in each corner. So I've got 4 cage traps. Oh, look at this tree right here. Wanted to be cut down. It's a little too close to the walls there, sir. But yeah, we're oh, here's another one. We got a few trees growing back. You can see the dwarves are just swarming in and out of the compound though. That's basically because of the wood. Yeah, I've been having them chop down plenty of trees out here while we've got the gates open. We did get a attack notification. I think it was the last episode, but it was nothing. There was no attack, so I think they were just afraid of us. Anyway, I'm not sure why that happens, but I have had it happen before. Now, there is a elven trader here, but I believe we just decided to forgo it. But you know what? Here's what we'll do. Move. The broker requested. Let's move. I'm going to move some bends, but I have to be careful not to show them the wooden bed. Otherwise, they won't trade with us. That's what happened the last time I tried to trade with the elves, and I couldn't figure out what happened, but a commenter pointed it out, so thank you for that. But I'm going to try and do this properly. Let's see, finished good. So I just got to find some bins that might have things in it they want, like some platinum flasks or whatever. All right. Well, I've got several platinum flasks selected specifically. The bins are up here, but they're not being offered. So the problem was last time I had gem bins, and I just offered the whole bin, including all the gems inside, and they were put off by that. So they probably don't have a much that we need. I've got 3,600 up here on the table. So let's just see. I definitely want any instruments, which is both of those. And they're pretty cheap, too. So we're always taking instruments. Cages. I will take them if they have animals in them. The python, that's an interesting animal. But we'll probably just butcher that up. Capybara, you're getting butchered. Barrels, no. Buckets, don't need their weapons, nor their dresses. So yeah, that was probably about it, except maybe a little bit of food. If they've got some grown figurine. Interesting. No, I'm not going to buy that figurine. We might want their food. Oh, you know what? Arrows are cool too. I'm going to take their arrows. Now, we don't have anybody that has a bow, so these arrows are not helpful right now, but it's good to have them. I will take those because we might get some people. In fact, one of our monster hunters that we've allowed to stay here in the fortress might want those. I don't know. Anyway, we'll take their forage or their foliage And that's probably about it. Some strings, drum pipes, whatever. Now, I am going to take a couple of these flasks off here because there's no reason to give the elves so much stuff. Yeah, they don't need to get away with that much profit. All right, well, wonderful. Good, now get out of here. Leave, please. All right, trader. Done. All right, successful trade. If anybody's wondering, yes, we did complete the walls and stuff up here. I was so this is done. We got full fortifications on this 4-story. The flooring is all in place, and yes, it looks terrible because of the different colors, but I didn't have enough clay stone, so I just had to make the floors. And yes, these are floors here. It's hard to see because it is kind of the same color as the foggy sky, but this is a platform they can stand on, and they can shoot out of these fortifications. I'm hoping it's not too high up. I did comment last episode too. I probably could have stopped at like the 2nd or 3rd story, but I decided to go to the 4th story. But I'm pretty sure they can shoot down at their enemies, even if they're up here. So I'm actually really excited to try that. Now, I was messing around with the burrows, but one thing I came to realize is that you can see I've got 2 different burrows set up, one for the northeast corners and the other one for the southwest corners. I was going to designate like an archery unit to live up, not live, but to be stationed here, another one down here so that they could split the area. But then I realized you can't get specific, not from this screen. So if you add the burrow, you can have everybody or all soldiers go to a burrow, but I'm wondering if now maybe from like this screen, I know I could station them up here. I could just order them to come up here, and they would probably shoot at their enemies. And in fact, that's what we might have to do, but I swear there was a way you could, I could also alternately have them patrol up here, but I swear there was a way that you could set specific squads to burrows. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but I thought that was in the base game. Maybe they changed it too, you never know. Or maybe someone does know and can let me know in the comments. That'd be wonderful. Appreciate that. All right, well, we've got some migrants arriving. We're going up one by one by one. We've gone up to 128. Oh man, I love just sitting here watching that population rise. Those are all fresh soldiers. So yeah, in fact, we're definitely going to make a new squad here. I'm going to let them all keep pouring in. I'll probably go ahead and assign the animals and stuff because that's important to do. I've been trying to remember every time we get a new wave to check the animals. But yeah, oh man, look at this. We keep getting more and more. I really do wish it would tell you how many are coming in, but it's kind of cool at the same time not knowing and just, watching the number just go up and up and up. So yeah, like I said, I'll wait that out. Maybe I'll fill out some more of these bedrooms here because you can see we're going to need it. Okay, so this is something I've never seen before. The Gilded Communion has many worshippers and mirror whites and now requires a temple and a priest. So the Gilded Communion. Okay. Be built and furnished with new position appointed by you. Okay, yeah. We'll approve of that for sure. So the Gilded Communion. So that means it's basically like a guild hall, but in fact, we'll put it up here with the guild halls. This is what I was expecting for the guild halls, because we did get a farmer's guild, but we'll do this, and it needs to be a specific temple. Probably, should I do one with all these tables and chairs in it? Probably not. So yeah, let me dig out a special room just for this one up here. All right, well, here we are. I've dug out 2 rooms in case I want to expand it, but we'll start with the smallest one, and new temple. It was what, the Gilded Communion. I don't see that, but I'm going to have to probably look through this list. There it is, right there in yellow. Okay, perfect. I'm surprised we don't have that already. It must not have been on that list. Maybe that's what those yellow ones, they pop up. I don't know. But that's interesting. Now I don't know what I should put here. Stored instruments. Oh, so I probably just need a chest in here, just like a normal temple. That's cool. Let's see, a performer. Okay, novice singer, legendary musician, this fish dissector. He's going to be perfect. Awesome. So now 12 worshipers. Yeah. That'll make some people happy, hopefully, because we've got a few sad people, but the majority of our group is pretty euphoric right now. So, we might need to think about beefing up our drink and food, but then again, it's been pretty good ever since I got the commenters helping me out, and designating the kitchen specifically, or the still for specific people, and also taking the meals out of the kitchen so they can't work with those. So if you go to your labor kitchen and you can see drinks here, under drinks, we can always go in here and say, whoa, 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 we don't want them cooking with these drinks. Yeah, so I'm going to turn all those off. Because we had, as you can see, there were some already turned off. That's what I did earlier. But as you get more varieties, they'll start to use those in the kitchen too. So it's good to check those temporarily, or occasionally, I should say. Same with this. Like if you don't want them cooking and losing the seeds, because when they cook, they won't retrieve seeds from that. They just basically cook the seeds into the meal. But when they brew, they do harvest seeds. So that's another thing you can do in kitchen. A lot of you probably are aware of that, but little tips to point out as we go. All right, so what else is going on here? A lot of barrels. As you can see, these should all be pretty much full of drink and food and stuff. So, and I do have a secondary. Look at all the mushrooms and stuff that are growing down here. This is our secondary stockpile for food and beverages, though. But I am literally going to start harvesting down here now. Oh yeah, look at all that. We can harvest. I guess it's like mainly mushrooms and cave plants and stuff. But one thing now that we are finished with the upstairs, I'm thinking about, when I say upstairs, I'm talking about the walls, but I'm thinking especially on these farming levels, I'm going to put in some flooring here in the hallway. So I would do that by going to buildings, construction, floors. Now here's the deal. I actually do want to make these look nice. If they're going to be inside the, like I'm going to be staring at this a lot, I want it all to be of the same color. And we don't have a lot. I'd actually honestly like to be of this microline because that's a really nice like baby blue color. Maybe not necessarily the blocks, but just some of the stone. So that's what I'm going to work on actually now. As mundane a task as that sounds, I'm going to actually have the miners go through. Oh, look, there's miasma everywhere. Great. Well, that's a good reason why some of people are pissed at us. It's because there's like naked mole creatures in our stairwell. But anyway, all right, I'm not going to get distracted anymore. Like I said, I've got a task. I'm going to work on that. Okay, and I went through the floors looking for the baby blue walls, and I found the microline section here. So we're going to dig this out. We probably won't get a tremendous amount from this. As big a spot as this seems, it's really, they don't necessarily get a chunk from every one of the things they mine out, I believe. So as you can see, it's not always filled up. But this will be good. This will be good. I wonder what the limonite would look like. Is that going to be like a yellowish color? Because that could be kind of cool. I might have to try that out. We might mix and match a little bit up here. But we'll see. We'll try and, like I said, get it to be aesthetically pleasing. All right. Well, this drawbridge should be going up any moment now. The elves have left. Hey, buddy, you better hurry up. Who is this? Human merchant? Get in here, man. That drawbridge is going to slam in his face. Okay, he made it. So we're closing up the drawbridge for a little while. I like to have it sealed up nicely. I did put all my dwarves into the panic burrow, so that basically is just inside the fortress. Come on, why isn't the drawbridge going up? I know it's connected. Did I set it? Oh, okay, I must not have set it. Hold on. Okay, well, it would help if I pull the right trigger. So I forgot. I pulled the trigger for this drawbridge, which I had put on floor number 2. No, that's not right. Oh my gosh, see, I'm getting myself totally confused. Yeah, this was the drawbridge we put for floor number 2. But I was hitting the wrong lever, I think, because this is the one we need for the outdoors. Oh my gosh, see, this is why I've got to label my stinking levers. Okay, I've got it right now. This is up. It was properly assigned. Obviously, I forgot that this lever right here goes to the well, which we can block the well off with that in case any forgotten beasts fly up through the well. And then the levers for these two are this one right here controls the upstairs on the surface, and then this one controls the drawbridge all the way that closes off our cavern layer, which is right there. So, yeah, I just got to get it straight. I know you guys probably don't care, but I've got to cover it. It's like going back to school, relearning where my bridges and levers are connected. All right, we got a petition. What do we got? No. Oh, okay, wait. How many worshippers of mirror whites? And now requires a temple and priest. The massive demolition. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm going to need another temple. All right, well, we've got the newest church up here, or temple. And I guess I will put another dwarf in there. Legendary musician. So, all right, he's a bard. That's straight up his job. So, Yeah, why not? Now, it's interesting. Let's see how many worshippers were in this one. 11. Okay, so I mean, it's worth, I guess, having a dwarf in there to entertain people. That's my only concern is these guys are probably going to be not doing very much most of the time, but I mean, you can't have all the performers down here in our inn. That's what this room is, man, and it has become very popular. Let's check it out. Let's look at this one here. So we've got tavern keeper, one performer. Let's think about a second performer. So he's already working there. Novice stringdance accomplishments. He's a militia commander. Dang it. All right, well, this sheep shearer is just a music. Ah, okay, so wait a second. What is this? Darn it, I don't remember what this one is. That particular symbol of job, but since they're already occupied, we're not going to go with them. We'll just do this person. It's good to have a couple performers in there. Now, do we need a second tavern keeper? I wonder. Talented negotiator, stoneworker, bone carver. These are all important positions. Even the soap maker, I'd kind of like to leave available. Now, this presser, probably not so much, although pressing's an important job too, but we don't have a lot of honey. I checked on it recently, and for whatever reason, I've got about a bajillion hives up here, and I've got notifications that people are getting stung, but when I go down and I look at the press here, yeah, the screw press, and I go to add a task, you can see press honey from honeycomb. There's nothing. There's nothing. It says requires liquid container. I'm wondering maybe if we should make other containers besides barrels for that particular project. I mean, it can't hurt. So what I mean by that is if we go in and make jugs, bone bolts. Let's look at the work orders for the craft dwarf shop here. Jug. Okay, so we can make some wooden jugs, probably. Those would probably get completed relatively quickly. Let's make 25 of them. Like I said, I've got a whole bunch of bees, so we might need a ton of jugs. I'm not sure if that's really going to help with the honey collection, but it can't hurt to have some jugs around too. And alternately, I could make them out of steel. To be honest, that's not bad. Because I've got platinum flasks being worked on. Every one of these should be working on bolts. I'm trying to get like our iron bolt supply just through the roof. Because we can stick them in bins and have just a ton. I've also got a bunch of weapons being made too out of steel. So yeah, I might as well tack on something else out of steel, right? Let's see here. So steel jug. There we go. I'll just do 10 of those. But yeah, that'll be good. Maybe I'd end up trading those. Who knows? We'll see. You know, after assigning those jugs, I started to think about exactly what kind of bars we have. So I decided to take a look at our stocks here. Oh, we have a ton of copper bars. I was going to get some of those made, yeah, just so we could actually make bolts out of those. So I need to get some orders for those. Steel's actually getting kind of low. Wow. Maybe I should take those off. Maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll take those jugs off and I'll make them out of silver. Because we've got a bit of silver there. So that'll be fun. And, ooh, look, pig iron's getting low. We must be low on regular iron or something. Charcoal is through the roof. I've got more charcoal than anything else. That's insane. Wow. Okay, so I actually turned 2 of these wood furnaces off, I think in last episode, just in between cuts and stuff. But, yeah, so 2 of them are still working. I think I might actually go down to just 1. I don't want to completely shut off my charcoal production because that's how you get yourself in a bad position. But I'm going to cut it down to just 1 because we've got an obscene amount. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, we must be out of hematite down there somewhere, magnetite. I'm betting because these guys, these dwarfs are pretty good about smelting. So let me go down below and order some more mining. Well, so far the best source I've found is right here at this level, but I'm a little nervous about digging this out. I don't want to disrupt the bridge, but I think if we just stick to this side, it'll be okay. No worries there. But this is also 1 or 2 layers above the cavern, so we got to watch out for that. But I think we'll be fine. I've ordered a bunch of stuff dug out, just gems and things like that. Look at this. We got a whole wall of bone opal over here. Oh, there's some gypsum there, but gypsum's interesting too. Now, this is what we need to make the plaster for our hospital. And last time I checked, you know what that sound means? Last time I checked, we didn't have any. So where is it? Powder for cast, 0 of 5. So I need to. I don't even know how to get that. It's got to be some kind of workshop down here. Let's see. It's not going to be the soap maker. Is it the ashery? No, I can't remember how to make gypsum powder. I really honestly don't know. Maybe it's with the stone mason. Can we like crush rock or something? Powder? No. If I could spell it right, that would help. No. Yeah, I might have to look that up, or maybe a commenter knows. But anyway, we won't focus on that just yet. Let's check out our mysterious construction. Potash maker. All right. Yeah, it could honestly be a workshop I haven't built yet, because I'm sure there's a couple of those. Let's check the furnaces tab. Let's see here. Kiln. You know, I don't have a kiln yet, and I am going to slap one of those down. I'll put it over here, because we might need one. Let's see here. We'll go with limestone. Oh, it's good to see how much microline I've got. Now 112. We could probably lay out some hallways upstairs in the farming level with that. I'm willing to try that. All right, let's get one thing at a time, though. So let's check out a couple more workshops that I might not have. This is also good just to lay down basically every workshop available. So if you do get a mood like this, one of the, the dwarf doesn't have the right workshop, he's going to get mad at you. So we've got all these. Let's go ahead and check farming again. Farmer, cairn. Ooh, maybe the cairn? No, I don't think we'd crush gypsum powder in that. I do have one of these, but this is not a building anybody would ever claim, I don't think. No. All right, let's look at furnaces again. A glass furnace is another thing I don't have, so I'm going to slap that down too. Probably won't be using it a lot, but that's okay. Like I said, let's get it down. Now, how about this guy? He's claimed this thing, Craft Dwarf Shop. And he's not there, so that means he's collecting goodies and he's getting his resources. Haha. Man, we get so many of these Fey moods. It's pretty nice. I'm liking it. I mean, I've failed a couple, I think, but they're all dead now, so it doesn't matter. But I'm interested. Let's see what this guy makes. All right, well, I have set up a new squad here while I wait for that mysterious construction to get built, and I've filled it out with some of our newest population here. In fact, I think we could do another squad, guys. I might go ahead and set up another room real quick. Well, it won't be real quick because I'm going to have to wait on most of the furniture, but this one's ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and set these guys' schedule here to alternating, as we just got with the rest. In fact, what I might do is come up here, and I think we can just copy... yeah, the entire monthly order here, so this whole schedule should be copied now. And since we've got more than 2 squads, it's okay to just go ahead and line them up with multiple squads. I don't care if they all alternate or not. But so what I'm going to do is deselect that, reselect this, and... oh, wait, it won't let me... no, it won't let me do that. Darn it. I think I'm going to have to go in and just, yeah, do the schedule manually. Maybe... train. Anyway, no big deal. I'll just do it manually. Okay, they're in an alternating schedule now. The ponderous handles, here they come. And most of them are complete novices. There's like one of the guys is a talented fighter. That's it. Everybody's complete novices. So although they're headed by the captain of the militia or whatever, they're not the best fighters. They'll train, though. They'll train. Now, that does remind me, we have to set this guy up, since I've set a real position here for Captain of the Guard. He's not just a militia captain. They don't require anything. This guy does, so he's going to need a decent bedroom. Or no, I'm sorry, decent office, decent dining room, and he just wants a certain amount of weapon stands and racks and stuff in there. So he's got a bedroom. He's okay with his bedroom, but I still might reassign him to a different bedroom. I don't know, we'll see. But I do have an idea where we can put his office. I'm pretty sure this one's not assigned to anybody. Or no, that one is assigned. Oh, wait a sec. All right, the mayor. That's the mayor's office. Whose is this? Wait, the mayor's got 2. No, one of us is dining room, one's his office. Okay, that's cool. I'll put the militia captain's dining room and office up here too on this level. It's not a bad idea. And yeah, I'll get them outfitted with a little bit of furniture real quick. Okay, you can see I've got them furnished. I put their armor stands and his weapon racks in these rooms here, because I have no idea which bedroom he's in, but hopefully that'll satisfy him. Let's let these guys go ahead and finish placing everything. Good, good. And they should be set. Now, we probably won't see him come up here because I think he's right now currently practicing with the squad. But let's go into the nobles and administrators. Ah, yes. Now everything's set up for yellow. Well, actually, two of them are green. His bedroom's not quite perfect. We could actually like make it a little bit better, but that's okay. Now, the Baroness, or the Baron here, I would like to soup up his little sarcophagus room. He apparently doesn't like that one quite enough. So let's see here. Ah, gosh. I was going to say we could put the legendary item on display. This is his room right here. But I don't think he's even started it yet. Oh, crap. We got to check him out. What does he need? Tree of Life. Tree of Life is wood, shade, stone, rock. Okay, is that it? Bones, yes. Stone, rock, cloth, thread. Ooh, leather. We should have all that. Tree Life? Gem Shining? Or Stone Rock? Oh, man. Okay, so he needs... I'm not sure which one of these things he needs. It might be bones, though. Because, hold on, let's check. Because the bone area... Oh, no, we got a ton of bones. Right? Yeah, I still might go ahead and actually get some stuff butchered here. Because I do have a lot of animals. Let's see, because that'll give us some bones. We should have stone. Obviously, we got stone. I don't know what he wants unless it's thread. Crap, because I have been ordering most of our stuff that we weave turned into cloth. Weave yarn into cloth, collect webs. I'm going to suspend these right now. Actually, the web is suspended, so I'm going to suspend those work orders. Although I don't know if we'll get the thread in time for this guy. That's the hard part. Tan hide. No. Wow. I hope we don't lose another dwarf here, but it happens from time to time. Sometimes you just can't meet their demands. They are demanding little folks. Well, I did go ahead and order some of our animals butchered, including the snake and the capybara that we bought recently off the elves. There's the snake. It's stray, but tame. Yeah, he's going to get butchered just in case we don't have the red bones or something. Now, in terms of the gems, I mean, I've got my miners currently... Yeah, digging out tons of different gems and ores and stuff. So, I mean, we should have them too. I'm hoping. Ooh, look, there's some bones right there. This dwarf though is puzzling me. Oh, look, he just walked off. Literally. Okay. So he is. I think we must have did something right. Oh gosh, it's just hopefully it's not the thread because that was really weighing on my mind that he's going to get stuck on that thread. But anyway, that's awesome. It must have been bones because dude's just got slaughtered. So yeah, and now he turns and walks off. That's awesome. Is he going to get started? Is he starting? Yes, he began the construction. All right. Oh, and by the way, I did go ahead and satisfy the captain of the guard's bedroom. I made it green by just reassigning him to this bedroom over here. It's one of the bigger ones. I had planned on assigning these to the end, but I still don't know how to do that. So anybody knows, let me know in the comments, how do I assign these particular rooms to this inn right here? Because it does say that you can have rooms rented, but we have 0. Stored instruments, goblets. I don't see a way to do it, and it's really frustrating, but I've checked 100 times. Even the rooms themselves, if I go in and select a room, like you can't assign it to a dwarf. That's not what I'm doing. I can change it to something else, but I also don't want to do that. So yeah, I can't figure that out, but that's just a minor problem. No big deal. We're still waiting on the mysterious construction though. He's not done yet. So as soon as that pops up, I will share it with you guys. We'll see what we finally get. All right. Well, we've got a willow bracelet. Man, oh man. Another bracelet. That's cool. So I think what I'm going to do to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, look at this. All right. That's okay. This is what I was worried about, but this is fine. We need the magnetite, so we gotta have it. And this floor is just loaded with magnetite. Anyway, so we come down to here. So I did set up a pedestal just for this purpose, for the next legendary item. Let's grab, what was it, a bracelet? Yeah, we should only have 1 that's not displayed. It was this one, the willow bracelet. This one's already being displayed elsewhere. Now, they'll bring it down here, and hopefully that will turn this from yellow to green. In fact, it better. I don't see why it wouldn't. I could just load this room up with more statues, but I felt like that'd be cool. The Baron is constantly surrounded by the legendary items we've crafted, even in death. That's awesome. But we'll have to wait till next episode to find out if that just qualified right there. I'm not going to show it to you. Come back. That's the cliffhanger today. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy the content, hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And check the description down there for all the different links I've got. And I will see you on the next episode.